Hello, this is the October newsletter for our family. We are missionaries in Nigeria. And I'm sorry that we missed our newsletter for the month of September. We've been really busy, but we did post an interesting video for the month of September. It was actually an interview with me and one of our other local pastors about the persecuted church in northern Nigeria. So if you would like to watch that, we posted it for the month of September. You can find the link to the left of your screen somewhere over here. So feel free to watch that. Since we missed a month, we have a lot to catch up on. And I'm going to start with September. And September started out really well with a romantic weekend getaway for Cindy and me. We took an extended weekend and we left the kids at home and we went to Jos and we ate some yummy food and had some relaxation. Then for the next couple of weeks in September, we were fairly busy just getting prepared for the October classes that we're offering at our school. Towards the end of September, I traveled to Kaduna. There's a YWAM campus there that invited me to speak on the topic of biblical worldview. So it was a wonderful time of teaching. We talked about different worldviews like secular humanism and communism and postmodernism, and compared different philosophies that each of these worldviews have towards things like science and politics and history and ethics. We just had a really good time. Then for the month of October, we have all been extremely busy. Cindy and the children have spent a lot of time at home doing their homeschooling. I've been spending a lot of time at the school. We're doing a number of classes that are really keeping me busy. One of my favorite ones, though, is we're doing a free computer class for the local pastors. And a lot of these pastors have never touched a computer before, so we're really just going slow and teaching them the basics about word processing and also how to use PowerPoint and a few other things. We're also teaching a class on computer programming and a class on how to use microcontrollers. And then another class we're doing that Jillian has been helping me out with is a tutoring class for algebra. And in fact, Jillian has really been taking the lead on that. She does most of the work and in teaching. She's doing an excellent job with that. And we've also been continuing our robotics program with the Lego Mindstorms robots. And even last week we were invited to the Federal University of Technology. That's in Yola, Nigeria. So Jillian and I and 4 other staff, we drove about 3 hours and we spent a weekend there teaching them how to use the robots, and they're considering starting up their own robotics program there. They also had me share a teaching on the biblical perspective on science and technology, and they also had me do a short session on worship as well. So now we are at the beginning of November, and it looks like the current schedule that we've had for October, we're just going to continue that up till December. The other thing that we are preparing for is the upcoming discipleship school in January. And this is one of the events that we do every year, that we put a lot of focus and attention into that. Even though it's still 2 months away, we know that the time is going to go very quickly. So any spare time that we have, we use that effort to make preparations for that school.
In the last newsletter that we sent out to you, it was during the rainy season, and there was a lot of rain. It was green, the grass was nice and lush, and now the rains have stopped, and the time of year that we're entering now is called Harmattan, where the dry sand comes from the Sahara Desert and the air is dry, which also brings a coolness at night, which is really nice. But also pretty soon all the grass that we have here will be dead. Our compound is still a little bit green left from the rain, but it's drying out. But that's okay, because when we go out into our sandy yard, we can just pretend that we are walking along Jones Beach there with you guys. On another note, this past month we've been struggling with some health issues. There were several of us, the majority of us, that had malaria, and a couple had it twice in this same month, and it was just kind of like a malaria that just did not want to go away. It was very stubborn. Eric was pretty sick, and we had to take him into the clinic and have some injections for treatment, but he's gotten better. There's still a few that are not quite up to 100%, and currently we're treating Elijah for a boil that he has that's pretty painful for him. So if you guys can just keep us in prayer for our health, for everyone just to be healthy and strong and back up to 100%, we would greatly appreciate it. Thanks.
So thank you for watching this, and last time we did this video newsletter we had a lot of wonderful comments, and feel free to sign our guest book and let us know how you guys are doing. We love you all and we miss you. God bless you.